Whoa, I got a big bag, I got them big mad. Gotta take them boys to school cause they skip class. They be tryna watch my mood, tryna steal swag. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a big bag, I got them big mad. Gotta take them boys to school cause they skip class. They be tryna watch my mood, tryna steal swag.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? G-Day Hoop Scout, Coach Ant Willis, and we got Rob C., also known as For the Day, LLRC. Ladies love Rob Carroll. I don't know what they got in his head, but hey, we here today, man. Blessed to see another day, man. That was not promised a guarantee for any of us. So, thankful for that. Y'all see I got my Jesus shirt on, man.
Thanks.
This is what it is, man. High school basketball regular season has come to a wrap. Eventful year. So today's show, we're just gonna kind of recap just things from throughout this season that we've seen. Big up players, big up teams, big up coaches, and then we're gonna turn right back around and hit y'all on Wednesday with our end of the season show where we're gonna do awards for players, what was the top player of the year, except stuff like that, man. Have some fun. But today we're just gonna have fun. Like I said, we're gonna recap our season from games that we went to, stuff that we seen. But before we get to that, man, fellas, how was y'all week, man? How was y'all weekend?
Week was good, man. Week was good. Weekend was good. I can't complain. Watched a lot of state games on the NFHS thing. So I have been anticipating watching like the 2A. I have been following Lippin the whole year, so I wanted to see them. Unfortunately, they lost to Clarity. But it was a good weekend, good week though. A lot of basketball.
Well, man, shoot, I ain't been on in a while, been busy, but it's in the season for me. Lost in the state title. Played a really good John Paul team. You know what I'm saying? Believe we had a chance to win. Just some bad plays at the end, but overall good season. Just getting my son's season over. They lost against Kilgore in the regional for 14. So just kind of was busy the last 2 weeks. Just everything kind of going on with that now. It's grassroots season, so that's been busy as well too. But just good week. Good weekend so far. Kind of chill this weekend, so that was good. So got to go watch the South Flint Championship last night. Really good game by Corpus Christi. So
shout out Corpus Christi, man. Got one of my kids out there playing. Terrion Murdix, he got MVP as well. So shout out Terrion, man.
They gotta play TSU.
Yeah.
Be tough.
It will be, man. Man. So for me, I'll start first. I'll go first before I start first. My week was cool. The week went by pretty quick. It started off slow, but then it kind of zoomed by. Went up to Lubbock for my daughter. Had gymnastics state, so I wasn't able to attend basketball state this year. But we had fun. Fun time, family trip. Made the most out of it. It was more so driving than anything, and the driving sucked. But if y'all ever make that journey to Lubbock driving, that's a tough journey. It is, but it's so her season is almost to a close, not to a close yet, but almost to a close. And so I missed out, man. But I got to follow, I got to watch, via the National Federation High School. Shout out Melvin, Mr. Dews, as well, because he was streaming it as well. Y'all Mr. Dews by any means necessary, man.
Hey, that boy Mr. Deuce had 3,000 people in the thing.
Yeah, he had more. I think he had more people than National Federation High School.
Yeah, he might
And
have.
they was charged, and Mr. Dudes was free, bro. So hey, shout out Mr. Dudes, man, um, for that as well. And also shout out Mr. Dudes for Mr. Dudes had me laughing, bro, with
all week, bro.
all the
All
Twitters,
week, bro. Man.
the little gifts that he was making, man. Hey,
Yep.
he had me
All week.
rolling, dying. If y'all haven't seen them, y'all need to check them out. I did load them up, but I can't play them because it keeps blocking it because of the music. So I can't play it on via YouTube because of the music. Um, but no, it's hilarious. It is. So y'all should definitely check them out on the Twitter side. I don't know if he put them on the Facebook side. Because I don't hop on Facebook that much. But yeah, man. Yeah, for the 4-9. He said for the 4-9. But yeah, shout out to Beaumont United back-to-back state champs. Terrence Arsenal back-to-back state champion MVP. As well as back-to-back all tournament team, state all tournament team. Traylon Porsche back-to-back, all state tournament team. This year, K. Dotson got to join the all tournament team. Last year, Wesley Yates was on the all tournament team. So shout out to them boys. Man, 3 losses in 2-year span, and those 3 losses just came in this season alone. That's a lot of winning going on. So just
two of
a
them
lot
losses
of winning.
Two of them losses was the Sugar Bowl. How many losses was to teams from out here? I know they lost to Cy Wrench in the season opener.
That's it.
And then they lost 2 times.
The only Texas team lost was Cy Ranch. Then they lost when they went up to Arkansas.
And they lost in New Orleans.
And then they lost in Louisiana. Yeah. They lost championship game in Louisiana. So yeah, man. Shout out to them. Coach Green and company, man. Appreciate it, man. Y'all got anything to say about them?
Hey, I mean, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Arsenal, baby. Hey, really, really good year. Wesley Yates, really good year. I think the team represented very well for 4-9. And I'm gonna say Greater Houston area as well. Since they are in district with teams who are from Houston, they are part of our rankings and everything of sort. So yes, Greater Houston area. But I just think really great accomplishment. One thing I will say that I liked when I was looking at a couple of the after game speeches from Coach Green, very humble Christian man. One thing I like about that is because a lot of the times, man, people shy away from, really speaking on their relationship with God in the public, especially when they're in situations like that, because most of the time people want to keep things very neutral. But I really, really respect him for that and just how he talked and, and everything about his team and stuff like that. The culture there is very, very big. We talk about the Duncanville culture and everything like that. But I think Beaumont United has a really, really, really good culture as well. Just teaching all these kids to be young men beyond basketball, be great teammates, things like that. And I just love the humbleness of a lot of those kids on that team, even though they still get out there, grind, they still get out there, compete, but just a lot of humbleness between those type of guys that's on that team and things like that. So really, really good 2 years span with that group. And I think they're going to be good again next year, even though they're moving up 6A, they're going to still be good next year as well. So.
Yeah, no doubt. Just to see how Coach Green just go from different programs and always get it done. He might not always be the most popular coach or the most liked coach everywhere he go, but you can't deny like going to state with 4 different programs and basically in 4 different eras. I think if I'm not mistaken, he went with Silsby, Hightower, North Shore, and now back to back with Beaumont United. just he's not a look at me type of coach. He's not always on social media just beating his chest about what he did or whatever. Like I just like you spoke on Coach Willis. I just like his humbleness. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it comes from his relationship being based in God. Entrenched in God, and he exudes that to his players because. Terrence Arsenault, one of the most known players in this whole region, the South region, and he just very humble. Wesley humble, and it trickles down to the younger guys. I really couldn't tell you how trying to put a shape voice sound because I never really heard the kid talk before. It's just a testament, and it starts at the top. So the attitude reflects leadership. So when you got a good leadership base, it's gonna trickle down, and the assistant coaches too, man. Just the humbleness that I see when I'm around that program. That's why I think that God's putting that success on them, man. When you exude that, you get it back tenfold, man. So shout out to them in the fall 9, man. They made history. And everybody, man, but especially them, man. Coach Green, Terrence. I know we talk a lot about this and about that, but the legendary career he put together, back-to-back state MVPs, unquestioned, probably gonna go down and be the number one player in the 2022 final rankings. Unfortunately, not eligible for the Guy V. Lewis Award because he doesn't stay in Greater Houston area, but probably will win that award if he was eligible for it. And then bringing back about 85 to 95% of the team for next year. Like Paye looked like he ready to take a jump. Kate Dodson looked like he ready to take a jump. Cameron Milkel's gonna be back and better and more entrenched. And they don't they got another big that didn't play that's on the bench, like injured or something or ineligible. They got like another 6-7 kid on the bench, right? That didn't play this year. So they,
Jaden Guidry.
Yeah, they got a chance to be right back in 6A. I know 6A a different water to swim than 5A, but they got a chance to be right back for a three-peat.
Yeah, and it's not that he doesn't stay within Greater. He's not in Houston, or what the Houston Chronicle, however they do that
Yeah.
area for as far as Houston Chronicle, kind of shape their region. It's not Houston Chronicle is not in charge of the award, but it's just kind of how they shape the parts that they cover per se. And so but to me it's all Greater Houston. But hey, everybody has their own opinion, man. As we got to see all over the internet this week. But that's always fun, man. And y'all, if y'all don't know Buff, man, this is every time this time of the year, same stuff all the time. So but that's just Buff being Buff, man. But he sucks y'all into it every time he gets y'all. But yeah, so shout out, man, once again. Like we said, salute, hats off to them. As well as shout out to Hitchcock 3A, Silsby 4A, Atascocita 6A, for making it to state, man. Once again, it's not an easy task. Games didn't go the way that people were expecting it, but it's state, man. It's make or break time when you get to state, and that's just is what it is, man. But still not an easy task. So salute to those teams and those coaches as well, man. I know that y'all see the United States map and all that behind me. So y'all know when school went out of session, when we had to do everything on Zoom. So this was the little area that we worked in. Me and the missus trade off. So I just want to let you. I don't have flowers in the background like ladies love Rob C and all that, but so I just want to let y'all know, man. Gendry 6'7" hurt kid. Mr. Dude says big summer for Paye. He can make a big jump this summer. If he continues how he's playing, yes, he can definitely. Um, yeah, yeah, and you're right, Mr. Dudes. If Faith Family still had Jordan Walsh
And Trey Clayton
and
too.
Trey Clayton, the kid that played for Kimball, he transferred over from Faith Family as well. Um,
He transferred from Faith Films where?
to Dallas Kimball.
He went to
Oh
Kimball.
wow.
Yeah, he won state
He
MVP.
got state MVP his freshman year with Faith
I
Family.
thought.
Man, I want to say this too, man. Shout out, I know a lot of people were saying a lot of things about Atascocita, man, but I just want to give Coach David Martinez his props and his flowers, man, because it ain't easy going back to back. You know what I'm saying? I said this last year. Sometimes you just run into better teams with better players, but that don't mean that take away from the moment of what you accomplish. You know what I'm saying? I know about the 32-19 and the 40-6 or whatever, and I seen it. And I know Coach Peavy too, so hats off to Coach Peavy for his 4P or whatever. But I just want to give Coach Martinez his props, man, because he been busting a whole bunch of butt in Region 3, man. So, getting there and doing what they did, ain't nobody really give them a chance anywhere against Duncanville. So, I ain't the type of person like, oh well, you made it, but you're the fourth best team in the state of Texas. Like, that means something. Like, Texas big as hell. Like, you're the fourth best team in Texas. Like, that ain't no easy accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to
Well,
say,
I'll say you're the best team to replicate because you represent Region 3. So, um, now if they did like kind of like Illinois does, and they kind of scatter teams in the playoffs, where
yeah,
it's not based by region, then where you may see a Richardson run into a Tallahassee before state, like
yeah.
situations like that. But y'all don't do it like that down here. But yeah, man, like Rob said, shout out Coach Martinez and the whole team, man, for making it there. It's not an easy task. Rob, according to Ladies Love Rob C, Region 3 is the hardest region to come out of. So
It is.
uh,
Definitely is.
that's
Definitely is. Man, Anthony Black, MVP.
but yeah, so shout out them. Silsby, same deal, man. Faith Family came out the gate looking like it looked like Jack in the giant beanstalk, man. You know what I'm saying? They tried to cut down that big beanstalk, but they just couldn't towards the end. But shout out to Draylon Miller, it was big time at state. Um, none of the kids backed down. They didn't care. They wasn't scared. Um, they just didn't have enough offensive firepower, but defensively, like the scrappiness, getting their hands on the balls, getting after 50-50 balls, like they played really tough defensively, and I don't think that anybody was expecting for the game to go the way that it did. And with me saying that, man, I know I caught a lot. I caught slack from some coaches for saying certain matchups should have been the actual state championship matchup, saying it looked like that. It turned out to be that way. So, I guess what I wanted, my selfish ways would have been more entertaining for all the marbles per se. But that's neither here or there. I just want to throw that in there real quick, man. But no, shout out to Silsby, Draylon Miller, and guys, man. Um, hell of a game, man. Played tough, man. You want to say anything about the Silsby game?
It was entertaining, man. Like, I knew that that game was gonna be better than the final game, and I knew that as the game wore on, Silsby wasn't gonna back down. Like Botley, Miller, Harris, they not gonna back down. And Coach Sig, another phenomenal coach from Fall
Yeah,
Mountain.
he been there before. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
been there
Like this
before.
ain't his first rodeo.
Nah, he gonna come up with a great game plan. He gonna make you earn it. He gonna make you claw it. He gonna make you fight for 32 minutes, and his team gonna follow his suit. So I knew that they wasn't gonna back down. I knew they wasn't gonna be intimidated. I know everybody was probably looking like, oh, and I heard the announcer saying, oh, this looked like a gigantic hype like matchup. And as the game was wearing on, and Silsby was keeping it within like that 2 to 5 range, it was like, I don't know how Silsby doing this, and I'm like, bro, you ain't must watch Silsby the whole year because them dudes don't back down at all. They got a chance to be right back again. And I didn't even watch the final. Like I watched like 5 minutes, like probably 4 minutes of the final game before again, because I knew like, okay. Now I text Jalen and it was like, oh, Faye Family gonna kill tomorrow. Like they was up by like 30 at halftime. So like, yeah, it was bad. It was like 20 to 50 or something like that. It was 20 to 30 to 50 or something at the halftime. Yeah, Mr. Dudes, if Silsby had one more score, yeah. But
Definitely. There's a thing Mr. Dudes drop that we do that I definitely want to touch, but before we get there, 3A man, Hitchcock man, shout out to the Bulldogs. Damian McDaniels, sophomore, was district MVP last year as a freshman. They haven't put out their awards yet, but I'm sure he probably got district MVP again as a sophomore.
yeah,
Was able to lead his team to state this year. He received a big help from a freshman who was the MVP of the RCS Sports Middle School Championships last year as an eighth grader. Lloyd Jones the third, 6'3" wing kid. Like he showed up big time for them late in the game, man. Really stepped up. That Hitchcock team is young. I've been saying it all year. Young group, 3A basketball, sophomores and a lot of freshmen, and they're gonna be tough for a while. So they got to get their taste, and so next year, expect to see Hitchcock back 3A, making some noise, and hopefully we see a different championship outside of San Antonio Co and Dallas Madison that we've been seeing for the past 6-7 years. All right, so this is big right here because this is state championship. This ain't like the first game of the season. Mistakes, this is the state championship game. I mean, to go to state championship game, you're at state. Like I have never seen this type of mishap ever. And people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. None of us are. But I have just never witnessed this mishap ever. Like whoever's in charge of books, they are not on staff next year.
Fact.
They are not on staff next year. Like you gotta find a different way home from San Antonio.
Yep. That was crucial.
I mean, we live in Austin, so it ain't too far, but you gotta find a different way. You can't ride the school bus back with the team. But yeah, I've never seen that at this point of the game. I don't even think I've ever seen it in a playoff game.
Yeah, no.
Or somebody wasn't in the books. And so that's tough. That's tough right there. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. Yes, y'all was in the game. Like you said, just couldn't hit the shots, man. Just more offensive power. Like defensively, y'all are tough, scrappy. Y'all just need another consistent score. Just another consistent score, man. He said the coach said the kid washed his uniform earlier in the season and turned it gray. They have him at number 55. They wrote 3 numbers from the state program.
That don't even make sense.
Yeah. So they had him in the book under 3 different jersey numbers.
And still got it wrong.
That's
Damn.
crazy. Like that's like you for real. You gotta walk home, bro. Hey, I don't, I don't know. If I was head coach, I honestly don't know what I would do. Like I would be so hot. I don't know.
Too funny. What's that? 3 numbers. Damn.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of crazy.
Rob, man. And I know you a coach. Rob, what would you do?
Man, I would, man, y'all know me, man. Y'all
I
know my
don't know. I'm
temperament, man.
asking. The people don't know. We asking Rob, what would Coach Carroll do?
Whoever was doing the books wouldn't be getting back on the bus with me. You can't come to the locker room. You damn sure don't got a job next year. Like, don't even talk to me no more. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to nothing. Just when you see me, what they say, when you see me in the street, don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing to me, man. You mean to tell me I had to go to state and you wrote the wrong? Like, what am I paying you for? Like, what are you getting? This is your job. Like, this is your job to keep up with this, and you just. So we went all the way from September all the way to March, and you didn't never think to look and. You went to tournaments, you went to preseason, you district, you went to play, and you ain't think to change this. Then you gonna say my bad at the state tournament? Man, get your ass. Excuse my language. I don't even could, man. Get your ass away from me, man. Just get away from me. I don't want to bad, bro. Just leave, bro. Just leave. Y'all see, I turned my head to the side too. Just leave, bro. Just don't come. Don't even come. Where his bag? Where his or her bag at? Just put it outside the door. And
We're here.
Where the Greyhound? Give him a Greyhound bus. I'll get you a Greyhound bus ticket, but you're not coming on the bus with us. You don't work for Westlake no more. None of that.
Yeah, no, that was tough, man. What's going on, Coach Pat, man? Everybody else, real quick, man. I have to say it one more time. We just recapping right now, state. Then we're gonna recap just some of the top games that we got to see this season, and then we're gonna turn around and hit y'all on Wednesday with the end of the season show where we'll do team awards, player of the year, all that stuff, top highlight of the year, blah blah blah, all that. Like we'll do all that. So today was just we just recapping through the season, man. But yeah, that's it, Pat. Right here, Coach Pat, man.
Whoever that coach was dumb too for just signing off. That's all I was gonna say. Like you every game.
Yes, yep. You're right, Ant man. Even as a head coach, you still have to. You still gotta be like, okay, hold on.
Well, because when
This
they
ain't
come up to you and check the starters and all that stuff,
this ain't right. Like,
yep.
I don't know, man.
Oh Lord, Jesus, this guy.
I don't know, man.
This guy.
What's going on?
What's up, D King, man? What's the word, man?
Hey, you know my
Nothing.
boy D King feel awkward. He ain't got his hair no more because every time he get on here, he go like this. He go
Oh
like
man, it's all good, man. I'm back. You know, I'm about to have these 360 waves in a little bit. You know, I'm on it, man. Rob, take that hat off, cuz. Take that hat off. I got that Deshaun Watson. I see you, boy. What's up, man?
What's going
Where
on,
y'all
man?
at, man? I'm in.
We just
I'm in
recapping
Houston,
the
man.
state championship games right now, man.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Houston for winning the state championship, man. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I felt some type of way about that, you know? Definitely
Yeah, man, y'all let Buff ruffle y'all feathers, man. He do it every year. He gets y'all every year.
Man, I'm not worried about Buff, man. I just know them dudes better, yeah, they better watch themselves. They better watch themselves. And that's for sure. I'm in the building. Mr. Dudes, what's up, man? You ain't at the parade? Thought y'all got a parade
Mr.
out
Dude
there.
out here making them gifts, man. They with them dances and stuff, man, with the player heads.
That's impressive, man. That's a talent. That is definitely a talent right there.
He
man.
said you gonna be using the Murray's grease.
I still got the same can I had in '97.
That boys used to be rubbing. I gotta get this grease hot, man. They used to be rubbing them forever.
Warm it up, boy.
For real.
So, Rob, what you used to put on your Jerry curl you had at Wheatley?
Oh,
what you had?
Activate on it, man.
Let your soul glow.
Purple bottle, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, what's the deal, man? That was a really good weekend of basketball.
He said parade is next week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, next week. Yeah, I'm gonna head down there, man. I'm gonna take that 80-minute drive to the south side of Houston.
80 miles, you mean?
80 miles.
Yeah, 80-mile drive to the south side of Houston, man. I'm being that thing. Let's do it. I'm ready.
But no, D King, man, you got to see a lot of games this year. What was your favorite high school game you went to?
Dang, that's tough. I gotta watch. Damn, that's a lot of games. I guess like recent memory that Bel Air 7 Lakes was really good. That was a good game. It was back and forth. 7 Lakes and Tompkins was good. Episcopal Houston Christian was good.
Hey, name somebody a school that don't have a player that's playing for you this summer.
I ain't gonna see nobody else, man. No, I'm lying.
You foolish.
Who was that? Dang, did I go? Yeah, of course I've seen other guys. Hello?
You have. You just can't. You have.
I really can't remember. Like I've watched a lot of basketball.
You went to a lot of games,
you know.
Yeah.
It's like here and there. I've watched a lot of basketball. Now you're gonna have me thinking. Oh, Crosby Richardson at McDonald at the Invitational. That was really good. It's another game at the Invitational that was good. I can't remember, man. Golly. Yeah, so those would be it. Those would be it. I think those were some really good games. We had some good games, man. Some good blessed with some.
So for me, I would say out of district game, McKinney versus Cy Falls, Cy Hoops Invitational Championship game. That was a really good game. Got to see in person. And then as far as district matchups go, I would say my favorite with the most rowdiest crowd was that game we was at, D King, 7 Lakes, and Tompkins. Like the crowds was off the chain, sold out. They was kicking media off the baseline. Like it was tough, man. They had the little TikTok dude come through there. Everybody going crazy. I still have no clue who this kid is.
Oh, you talking about Cam Wilder? Yeah, I was at that night before. Yeah,
I don't know who he is, but he came through and they was going nuts like he was Drake, bro. Like, everybody wanted to take pictures with him. I'm serious. Like, he even asked the police for a police escort. This the school ISD. This ain't no regular police. And that's what the officer I tell him is like, I work for the school, bro. Like, but no, that was like with the craziest crowd. But the toughest district game was the first Cy Falls Cy Ranch when they went into overtime. Like that game was really good. So that was the toughest district game that I seen. That was actually a close matchup because it seemed like I was picking a lot of bad games at first because it was a lot of blowouts and I was getting kind of discouraged. And I was just like, man, like I can't catch a good game for nothing. But that was a really good game for me, man. Rob, man, that LLRC means Lady Love Rob Carroll. D King just wants to let you know.
I had a feeling.
Out of district
I had a
game,
feeling.
I'm gonna pick. This was a
Mr.
tough
Dudes
one
is clowning, boy.
between he talking about between Booker T and Episcopal, but I that was a close second for me. But I'm gonna take Summer Creek and Sealsby. That was at the Hoops Giving in the back gym. That was a really, really, really good game. Went to overtime.
Yeah, no, that was a good game
That was
too.
a highly competitive game. The fans were good. That was a really good game. That was one of my favorite games overall the whole year. In district, I'm gonna go with the doubleheader that I seen both games of Clearbrook and Dickinson because of the intensity of the game and the crowd. Everybody was into it. The little TikTok dude, he came to the second game. So he came to y'all game on that Wednesday. That Tuesday, he came to Clearbrook and Dickinson game. So, but the intensity, the rivalry of it, the trash talking, the physicality of it was good. A close second behind that would be another Summer Creek game that attached to the Summer Creek Part 2 that was at Summer Creek on the second half of district was a really good game. And then in the playoffs, I'm gonna take May Creek and Clements. That was a really intense game, like low scoring but intense. The crowds was crazy, you know. Everybody, all of us was there. The crowds was crazy. They was going back and forth. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. But if I just had to pick one game, that Summer Creek and Silsby game was fire though. That was my favorite game the whole year.
Okay. What's going on, Mr. Keisha? How you doing, man?
Oh my gosh, she's a bully.
And
huh?
What about you?
Man. I like to see King PSAT game early in the year. Was good to see PSAT like that first game play against Sid King. That was a really good, high intense game. Also, trying to think who else I got to watch this year. Playoff game, the Bel Air Star Ridge game. It was like packed house. You know what I'm saying? Then also the Maiden Creek Clemens game. A couple of private school games were pretty good. The PSAT and Antonio game was good. At the private school invitation, really good game. I mean, even
shout y'all out for working, man. Y'all was commentating. D King was commentating.
Hey man, you know what, man? I was gonna hit you up, man. We need to make that a gig everywhere. I know dudes got they but them UIL commentators was
G-Day,
so
what I've been telling you for the longest. G-Day, what I've been telling you for the longest. I told them, dog. I told them.
And I know I be holding it down, with the commentating. I know, I understand. But collectively, guys, we're so much better than them dudes that they did. They was so bad. Some dude did like a Flow Rider reference or something in 2022. So what are we doing?
Man, crazy. And the KD Invitation has some good games too. KD Invitation has some good games too.
Thank you, Akisha. I appreciate it. Even though you used to tell me how bad of a coach I was and used to curse at me in the stands, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. You're awesome. G-Day, we got to see what we need to do so we can commentate some games, man.
Well, I know as far as all UIL games, it's a no-go. Can't do any of them. It would just have to be done with private school stuff.
Man, we need to do something, man. We need to do the taps. Like I would have loved to have commentated that John Paul Concordia game that I predicted this close.
There you go.
I'm saying no. It's no shot, bro. I was just saying, no, y'all did a hell of a job. Honestly, I didn't think y'all would have beat Antonio. Like, that was a really good job. Y'all did a good job. Punic owe you a raise. You help out a lot. Stand up and shit. Like, I'm serious, man.
No, man. No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. That John Paul game, like, on some real stuff, like, it was very, very, I think, obvious that the kid who played for the USA team, the white kid, like, it was obvious. Like,
Liam McNeely.
Liam. You don't have
Liam McNeely, for those who don't know.
We don't see color.
Hey, anyways, because we're not gonna get on UDK anyway, but we're not gonna get on you. But like, we're just gonna let that one ride, right? You know what I'm saying? But Melini, he's really good. Like he really dominated the game in many different ways. Especially being that young with that size. He played the game at a very good pace. He had a lot of different moves where he was able to score at all three levels. That I liked about it, and he was athletic. A kid I think has a lot of position. I hope he continues to go upwards. I hope he doesn't, get stagnant. Because he can be potentially really good. And they're going to be dangerous again next year because, I mean, literally they played like 6 dudes and they still had size on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So those guys, hats off to those guys. They played a really good game. The kid that's a junior, really good as well. Really good as well. RJ. Yeah, RJ was really good as well, too. Some guys, really good. Really good.
I don't get down with them dudes.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
We
keep it professional. Because I can't be talking like I've been talking the past like 5 months. Because now I got me on the sideline and dudes gonna be trying to smoke me, boy.
Because it's some stuff they did that if it was the old Willis back in A-League coaching, I probably would got to escort it out because them videos was kind of real disrespectful. That rank video did a couple videos was kind of really disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna chalk it up to like social media is real. So I'm not gonna say boys they never did stuff like that, but even the TikTok video they had of one of my players crying, like them boys is real disrespectful. But it is what it is.
I ain't on TikTok, so I don't be knowing nothing.
I ain't either. My players told me about it. I ain't on it either. So
yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
I'm on TikTok. I follow Keisha on TikTok.
Yeah. So.
Hey, man, you better leave that gangster alone, man.
You're right.
Did you call her a gangster?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Miss Keisha has always been very nice and kind to me.
Yeah,
of course.
Don't let the smooth.
Because you a GD. Yeah.
Don't let the smooth taste food.
Fact. Gangsters recognize gangsters, bro.
Yeah,
you ain't heard about them people in Seattle? They do not mess around, man. They gangster to the core.
Really?
Gangster to the core. Hey, so who was you guys? I know y'all went. Well, no, who went to the tournament? Rob was at state, right?
No.
Yeah, I didn't. I went to.
So we all
state.
watched it. So we all watched it online.
Yeah.
Who's a couple guys y'all was impressed with? Because I wanted to speak on the kid from Timberview, man. The O'Day kid.
O'Day?
Yeah.
Yo, my God.
Yeah.
He got an offer after that game, too.
As he should.
He should have.
As he should.
Even the Westlake game, like
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate I missed that game. I was busy, but like what I seen from him, that kid, that was impressive, man. That was really impressive.
Surprise games in the state tournament, Mr. Deuce 1-0. No, honestly. I just wish that, like I said before they did it, I wish Silsby would have got a chance to play in the actual championship game. Because Faith Family then just went and destroyed whoever they played in the championship game by 20 plus. And so that was it. But no surprises though. How about y'all? Any surprises?
For Taps, yes. For Taps, but not for URL.
I was surprised that that Westlake lost. Westlake had they had been really good. But McKinney had been rolling. So I was a little surprised at that. In that game, it was kind of like a toss-up, buzzer beater win. So it wasn't too surprising. But I will say I was really surprised that 20-point lead dissipated from Atascocita. I was surprised by that. All hats off to Duncanville, but I just shit. I just ain't know. I just ain't know. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Mr. Simpson, I wasn't surprised by that. I was more so. It was more so for me of why would you bring the gun on the bus? But I wasn't surprised that he had a gun.
No.
But that's just me knowing the kid's history. So
yeah,
that part I wasn't surprised by that part.
Somebody had a gun.
He from G-Day neck of the woods, most likely, bro. That's Chicago.
He not from 63rd.
Ain't none of us from 63rd. That's the South Side.
He not from 63rd.
63rd.
Tell you that.
Hey, I want to say this though too, man. Coach Nick Smith from Kimball, man. The way he rallied them around to almost win that game against Beaumont United was kind of incredible because they could have just laid down after all the stuff they had been through in the last 24 hours. But they almost took that thing, man. So that's a testament to him keeping those guys locked in and ready to go. Also having Arterio Morris on your team.
But they inner city kids, Rob.
Huh?
They inner city kids.
I know.
So regardless what happens, they rate them. They rate who they're the type of kids who remind me of the type of kids that we kind of were like, hey, we finna hoop. Like, we don't care what's going on.
Because they from Dallas, like the real
Dallas. Not just because they from Dallas. Just
he said the real Dallas.
They're not from one of the other 9 cities outside of the 30-mile radius of Dallas.
Hey, come on, DK. Come on.
So
come on, DK. Exactly, bro. Why. Like, it's funny how I gotta talk about that. Like honestly, when I seen that on Twitter, I didn't comment because it's funny. Because like here in Houston, we could be from like a certain suburb. We'd be like Houston. When you go to Dallas, boys be like, I'm from Plano. I'm from Arlington. I'm from Fort Worth. Like, bro, like it'd be so funny that like they claim all they different little suburb cities.
Mansfield.
So yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I'm from Plano West, like I'm from Allen, like bro, we from Houston, bro. Like,
come on, man. They got mayors. They got different mayors,
Exactly.
We ain't trying to hear all that, bro. Come on.
That's
Boy,
why
we
I
ain't
was
trying to
funny.
hear all that.
Boys was
Like,
tweeting
how-
me their maps. I said, man, is Duncanville in the metro place? Some dude quote tweeted my tweet and put a GPS direction from how to get to Duncanville to the metro place. I'm like, dang. Bro, we can't have one. We can't have one, bro.
Listen, I'll tell you one thing. We need to have a meeting, a Houston meeting, Friday, summer ball meeting with us all together, and we need to put our hands in there like Captain Planet, and we going to vow to try and smack every Dallas team we play. I don't care. I don't care who you. I don't care if you play for the Defenders, the Hoops, JL3, Temple. God, I don't care who you play for. If you from Houston and you play a Dallas team, you should play the hardest you have ever played in your life. If there's another team in the building, you should be on that baseline, cheering and clapping in their face. They have just crossed the line, and I just can't get jiggy with it. I can't get jiggy with this. This is worse than when they said DSR was better than Swishahouse. Like they have lost. They have lost their mind.
Terrible.
They had they just went extreme. That loss really just flipped the switch in them. They just couldn't take it. So they had to take it out on somebody since they couldn't be united. You know, they had to start bringing up map questions and doing all this research. Yo, don't lose to no Dallas team this summer, guys. Hear me out. But do not lose. Do not lose to nobody from Dallas, Texas. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care. Don't let it happen.
The thing that got me though, like we was kind of quiet when Episcopal beat Green Hill though. Like we celebrated, but we was kind of quiet. Like we ain't just started throwing shots at them.
But
like,
wait, the Green Hill
they started. Huh?
Hey, the Green Hill with 4 high majors, 4 Division I players on the team.
Yeah.
And all we heard about was how the ankle of one kid was hurt.
Yeah.
And then we see the video, and he ding, 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 bing, bing, bing. we didn't get nothing. Like, ain't nobody say nothing.
Why?
There are 4 Division I probably high major Division I basketball players on that team, bro. And all we heard about was how one fought through adversity. Yo, that's really good. But what about the other 3? One of them is 6'11". Thank you, Rob. With a strap. The other one like 6'6". He a sophomore. He's super legit. The other one is a 6'8" monster of a human going to the SEC. And all we heard about was the ankle of one guard. What?
Facts.
But is that school even in Dallas? Like, we don't even know. Where's Green Hill? It might be on the outskirts. Let me do some research.
I don't know, man. Oh, man. Shoot, man. Hey, man, you had me messed up when you said Captain Planet, bro.
Planet.
Like,
Yes.
I ain't heard nobody reference Captain Planet in a long time.
For real. You know,
hey, Captain Planet messed us up because they had the black dude as Earth. Kwame, he had Earth. That was so weak. Kwame was super weak. Hey, Green Hill is in Addison, Texas. Is that still Dallas?
No,
pretty much.
I don't.
That is.
Yeah, for them it is. Yeah.
For them,
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, I bet.
If they won, they'd be Dallas.
Oh nah, he ain't. Hey, that's what they got on their team when they lost. They lost to the Super Sauce, man, and the Cookie.
That's what.
Hey,
come on, man.
But we didn't say nothing though. Like we was real.
Nothing.
We was quiet. Like we said, "Yay, go Episcopal," but we ain't started tweeting out, "Yeah, Dallas," because they all with the man. Y'all need to be on that Houston versus Dallas stuff. But the moment that they finna lose, they start. Even about Glenn Schmidt out. Glenn tweet me, talk about y'all gonna start taking championships in Louisiana. Y'all might as well just take corporate championships. Bruh, I said Greater Houston and surrounding areas, bruh. We taking all that. Y'all taking when Allen won, y'all took that. When Mansfield won, took that. All them dudes, all them Duncan, they taking every Duncanville one. They taking all them. All them. The only one
Garland,
that's Dallas Madison, Arlington, Seguin,
Geyer.
That's the comment right there.
Yep.
All them schools like prep schools.
Yep.
Imagine if size. No, straight up.
Hey,
that is a
hey,
good
Just think about that. If Cypress had one school,
Cypress.
If Missouri City only had one high school,
it's a lot of people getting left
Sugar
off.
Land only had one high school. Katy only had one high school. Like
if Cypress had one school, you would have my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when Katy was the only school in Katy, that's why they smacked everybody in football. It was the only school in Katy. They smacked everybody in football. Everybody.
But remember when Seven Lakes was like first, or even with Cinco. Cinco had a bunch of talent. Michael Morris was there.
Yep.
It was another kid, a darker dude. Sean Morris was there. The twins, the Jones twins. Remember them?
Nick Wise went there. Nick Wise
went to Cinco Ranch. Same thing with like Kingwood, right? Before I think before Tascasita had came out there and Summer Creek. Yeah. And those schools like Kingwood was making a run. You know, they were getting there. Even when Nick Wise left and Singletary was there.
Yep.
You know, like them. That's how it is. Like Dallas just don't they don't have enough money to build no schools in their districts.
I remember when Matey Creek was good. Matt Wheatley, George Bush, Ronnie. Like, bro, like when Katy and A-Leaf was a district together, when we only had 3 A-Leaf schools and only 4 Katy schools, Katy Taylor, Katy, Matey Creek, and Cinco Ranch. You had Ronald Tata from Katy Taylor. Like, bro, like we had.
I mean, but even before, I think before Taylor was just Hastings and Elsie, right? Or Elkins. So like Hastings was always making that run.
Every year.
Hastings was always making that run to regionals. And before Ridge Point and what else was that? What else is over there? Like Marshall, before all them schools. Hightower might have the most NBA dudes in the city. There was so many, Division I players in the city. So many dudes went to Hightower and went like you really don't even realize it. True. Hightower had some talent. And before that was Willow Ridge.
Yep. True.
You know, just think about all them dudes that went to Willow Ridge, like Cisse and TJ and all them dudes before that. That's crazy. We kind of do ourselves a disservice, but it ain't our fault. You know, more people want to live in Houston than Dallas.
Why wouldn't you?
The dude said they use all 10 commandments, boy.
Come on, man.
Fact.
That's tough, man.
Yup. Shit.
No, man.
And let's say coaches that don't have to teach.
Yeah, they do have coaches who don't have to teach school. So
wait, you don't gotta have a certificate, man. I'm gonna get all.
No, you still have to have.
Hey! Listen, Duncanville got. He don't teach
no class. No class.
No class.
Oh, that's good.
We know.
Yeah, we know. PBA teaching no PE classes, no science class.
7 courts, 8-man coaching staff.
Eddie, the highest paid coach in the whole state too.
The whole state?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, PB got the highest paid coaching job in the state, bro. No class.
Like,
hey, I don't know though. Next year, let me say this. I hope Duncanville go to that new high school thing and they win because that's Texas. I want them to win it. Like
high school thing.
They supposed to be. You know how they got the Dicks invitational
The
with
Geico
the
Nationals.
They supposed to have like 4. They supposed to choose 4 public high schools to play in this tournament to start it off. But you gotta like have certain requirements, like be ranked high enough in the national rankings. You gotta have won your state championship for your classification. So they gonna start it out with 4 teams this year, and then next year they supposed to move it to I think 8 or 16. But I think Duncanville gonna get invited though. Kimball coach said when Morris told him injured, United was doubling him. He blacked out the last 2 minutes.
What that mean?
I don't know.
Yo, they not gonna put this dude in the game, bro.
But no, big like shout out to all coaches, all schools, man. Like we said, season has officially come to a close. Moving over to the grassroots season, we got 2 grassroots coaches right here. Willis D. King, man. Y'all excited? Y'all ready, man? What's up, man? Y'all quiet, man. Y'all usually rowdy, man. What's going on, man? Well, D. King already told us he got to set back a little bit because he got to be focused because he's gonna be on the sideline now.
No, what you mean?
Trying to.
What I got? You said I gotta do what?
Yes, you got to settle down. You can't be as rowdy on the show no more because you got to.
Oh yeah, man. Dude's gonna be trying
peaches, man.
Dude's gonna be trying to smoke
trying to
me,
eat
man.
a peach at the end of the season.
Man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but we should be all right, man. We'll figure it out.
It's gonna be an interesting summer. That's all I'm gonna say. Interesting summer. I think this is the summer of the foolery will rise to the top, and we will finally see the foolery.
I thought cream rises.
Yeah, but in Houston, the foolery rises.
What does that mean? I don't get that.
The foolery rises.
Is that like a double entendre? I missed it. What does that mean? I don't get it.
No, man. I think it's gonna be an interesting summer for grassroots for Houston. I think it's a lot of different playing fields, a lot of things spread it out. But I think it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm a little excited just to kind of see what happens and things like that. So I mean, should be an interesting spring and summer, man. Interesting.
The pitch to flip a player. I don't know. What you want to do? You want to play for me?
Hey,
you want to? What you want to do?
Hey, Mr. Dews, that's a dangerous question to be asking on here.
You want to be the best, or you want to be a regular? What you want to do? I can't say what I want to say, but go to it's a Rick Ross. A Rick Ross song and Puff Daddy on there. It's a Puff Daddy skit on there. That's my pitch.
Hey,
yeah, Mr. Simpson,
you ain't lied, boy. Hey, you ain't lied, boy.
Especially more so on the independent side of things. After that first live period, that's when you see the kids leaving on the shoe side of things, switching to other shoe teams. That's just the nature of the game that we in right now, man.
And I think it's going to be earlier than that this year. I think it's actually going to be the first week that everybody is going to be in different uniforms after the first week. Not even just the independent. I think it's going to be everybody. I think, like I said, a lot of the foolery is going to rise, and a lot of people who out here lying are going to look very foolish. And,
damn, boys be lying.
Come on, boy, stop that. Hey, boy, hey, man, boys out here doing everything.
College basketball season has just came to a close, right?
No,
it's already 6. Except I'm talking about regular season, not March Madness.
The season just getting
It's already
started,
600
G-Day.
kids. 600 kids in the transfer portal already.
Damn.
It's already 600 kids in the transfer portal. If you add D1, D2 transfers together, 600 kids in the transfer portal already.
So that means it's gonna be 300 kids at home next season.
Hey, you know what? And that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy what you just said. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of kids at home. We already seen a lot of kids that transferred last year weren't as successful as they were before.
Yep.
And since this was the first like official transfer portal season, right? I don't think the season before where they
this season was the first official you can transfer and play right away.
Yes.
So
yeah. So I wonder if, because I think statistically guys transferring up hasn't benefited them, like statistically draft wise and things of that nature. So I wonder if that will keep more kids. Well, shit, you said 600.
No,
so
and that's,
I'm guessing
and that's just the start. You gotta realize that teams start falling out of the tournament, it's gonna rise up. It's gonna rise up even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you start seeing certain people commit to certain schools, you're gonna see boys jump in the transfer portal because they gonna know that, hey, that's gonna affect their situation. So it ain't over yet.
No, Corey, coaches.
Go ahead.
Coaches are definitely still gonna come out, especially to the EYBL.
That's a social event right there.
Yeah, that's the place to be. It's the Catalina wine mixer, man. So definitely be there. And a lot of times, man, it's like contract obligations to show up to them, your affiliated shoe thing. You cannot not be there. Self cannot not go to 3SB,
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, that can't happen. We can't do that. So
does that mean if they show up to the EYBL, kids gonna actually get scholarships? Because there's some dudes that play on EYBLs don't never get scholarships. So
no,
the ones that's good enough.
Yeah, no, they could go.
Wait. When the last time a kid? Let's think about that. I'm glad you said that. Who's the last EYBL play? Damn, I know who it is. To not get a scholarship. I know who it is.
Oh man, it's cool. It's all right, cool. It's cool,
man. No, there's a lot every year.
Hey, man.
Well, I'm saying locally.
Oh yeah.
Hey. My boy Rob is a big fan of him, man. Big fan of him. He loves him.
I don't think we're talking about the same person. I know who D King talking about.
Who?
Yeah, mine is like a few years ago.
Like 3 years. D King, you talking about somebody from like 3 years ago. I know exactly.
I'm talking about somebody from a year ago.
Who didn't get an offer on the EYBL roster?
Oh, he didn't get an offer, or did he still have offers? Which one are we going by?
Man, you doing too much free. Like, you come on, bro. God damn. There's a lot of talking around answers here. Can we say it? Jesus.
He said, I'm a big fan of him. Hold on, what are you talking
about? I don't know. Rob likes everybody.
Sam Bradford.
What?
You talking about the dude? You talking about the dude who was just killing? Like, who?
No, hold on. I didn't say he wasn't good. That ain't what I just said. I didn't say that. I didn't say he wasn't good. I didn't say he wasn't good.
Hold on though. But you said he got offers from the EYBL though. He got offers last year. He just chose not to take it. He did get offers while he played.
And like I just said, we committed when we say committable.
So the platform worked. No.
Hold on.
Platform worked.
Hold on, D King.
I got you. My bad.
Sam Bradford had committable offers last year on the EYBL,
So I'm asking a question.
Hold on. Before you ask that question, D-Day,
No
am I
matter.
wrong?
You're not lying. I didn't say you wasn't lying. I wasn't saying you lying.
Okay, so I want to hear your question. I want to hear your question.
So my question is this, because D King threw a slug in there, so I'm just responding to the slug.
What?
It was smooth. It was smooth. It was smooth.
Oh, because he
What did I throw? Whoa. Where you feel? What are you feeling? What did I say?
But it was smooth. But
I said on the EYBL, the coaches are gonna be there. It's the Catalina wine mixer.
I got you.
It's grassroots season, D King. So
dang.
So, but what you was gonna say though, Ed? I want to hear your question.
Well, the reason my question is this, because the way D King said it, and I'm not disagreeing with D King, I'm just pulling his chain. But when he brought up the EYBL, my thing is just saying that I feel like besides the EYBL, there's many other platforms that coaches are going to come out to. And I guess what my thing was, just to mess with D King, was is that that's not the only place coaches come out to. That was my whole thing, just jerking his chain about the whole EYBL situation. That's why.
No, you're absolutely right. Because I was on the Under Armour circuit a couple of years ago and sitting right next to Roy Williams and freaking who was that? Jim Boeheim. So you right, like they go everywhere. It's just
Roy Williams, my partner. Square business.
No. At the end of the day, I listen. I'm one of the people who do not deviate from truth. EYBL is EYBL. It is what it is. It's nothing you can lie about, deceive from, nothing you can say. I just think that sometimes it ain't for everybody, and I think sometimes situations would be different if kids are in different situations, showcasing themselves more, and that would probably play
against a lighter competition is what you're saying.
No, because it ain't about lighter competition.
So let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. And I'm only bringing his name up because we said his name. So do you think Sam would have got better offers if he didn't play for JL3? Like if he would have played this man, hold on, man. This man paid $25 to go take a picture with Roy Williams, and now he talking about that's his partner, man. You had the line game, man.
No, this is what you talking about. This was in Carolina, boy.
This is me and my boy Roy.
No, it's old, bro. This was when we was hanging out years ago. That was in like 2014.
Finish your question.
No, I'm saying, like, do you think a guy like Sam Bradford would have garnered more offers not playing on the EYBL?
I'm not gonna say not. I'm not gonna say not playing on the EYBL. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that sometimes when you go to certain situations and you're a kid where you may be able to play.
No, keep going, man. Miss Laquita messing with me, man. Hey.
I know. That's what I was laughing at. I seen her. No, what I'm saying is that if you play on any type of quality circuit, and if you're in the forefront of a certain situation, I think you'll get a better opportunities. Because I don't think that there was a less of talent when I seen the UFL, seen SSB, UAA, NYTLA in Houston. Now, when we go outside of Houston, different. But I just think it's all about situations. I think some kids like Sam Bradford, I think we got to see Sam Bradford in a different eye when he was playing with TCG. And I think that life really spotlighted who he was, what he was capable of doing, you know, his abilities, kind of like at Goose Creek Memorial, where he's a main guy, kind of had a ball in his hands, making a lot of decisions, different things of sort, really just showing his true overall arsenal, you know, and things like that. And I think sometimes when you get on certain teams, there may be somebody better than you at what you do. So at that point, you may not get a chance to really showcase it at the level you could if you were in a different. I'm not saying you go play for no Rudy Poo trash team or anything like that. Nah, that's not what I'm saying at all. Hell no. I'm saying, I just think some kid like that. To me, I think Sam Bradford should have more offers. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he should have more offers than what he has. Why? I think he's a really good player. I really think Sam Bradford is a really good player. I think, his body, his size, his capabilities of guard translate. I just think he should have more situations. But I think, again, it's all about situation of growth on your weaknesses. Because if you got situations to kind of work on your weaknesses and different things to get better with, I think to me, you work out them kinks and you get a better opportunity sometimes. But it is what it is. That's my opinion. I think sometimes.
I'm not saying you wrong. I just think, and I'm just speaking from the perspective of him. And this is no slight at Coach Chung and TCG do a great job with his program. I was always super supportive of him and what he did in the city. But I just feel like coaches went to go see Bryce and Terrence, and then they was like, "Oh, this kid can fill this role, so let's."
That is getting old, is my point. What I'm trying to get you to understand is
why is that getting
how is that getting old?
Because
that's what you want.
No, not all the time. No, not all the time. I'm not saying that's not the case. But you just named Bryce, Terrence Arsenal. You didn't even name when it first started, Chris Johnson, what's my boy from San Antonio that's going to Arizona State?
God dang,
Lupe son, Austin
Nunez.
Yeah, Austin Nunez. Like, you had a lot of guys. I felt like where if it's me, this is just me. If I'm Sam Bradford, I'm not trying to play on Team Terrence Arsenal. I'm trying to play against Terrence Arsenal because I feel like he plays my position. I feel like he plays he's kind of in the same comparison of what I'm trying to do. So I want to prove that I'm either at that caliber or better. But if I'm playing with him and he's already projected higher than I am, then if I'm playing already behind him, then essentially I'm going to stay there. But if I get the opportunity to play against him, then I can essentially showcase that I'm at that level. That's just me. I'm not saying right or wrong.
By playing against him maybe one time.
That's what I'm about to say. How many opportunities was he going to have?
I was going to.
So repeat what I said. So the beginning thing I said, I didn't say he shouldn't play EYBL. That ain't what I said. I never said he shouldn't play EYBL. I'm just saying sometimes when certain teams, certain kids on certain teams, every kid, again, and D King, you can testimony this because I called you. Every kid, if you get a chance to play on the EYBL and you feel that it fits you of what you want and what you're trying to do, and you like the situation, coaches, you feel like they're going to teach you things, and it's going to work yourself out for who you want to do, take it. But at the same time, I'm not saying that's always the best situation for every kid. Or sometimes certain situations on the EYBL, playing in this position or playing behind this person, don't always work in your favor. That's all I'm saying. I'm not sitting here saying no kid shouldn't take the opportunity at EYBL. That's stupid. We know Nike wins. Just do it. It's the check. It wins. It's like we know the EYBL is like every kid's dream is about the peak jet. That's just what it is. So I'm not on here sounding retarded trying to say, oh, no, you should go do this. And no, all I'm saying is in that situation, I just felt that if he was in a different situation, maybe more of a forward piece, maybe it'd be different for him. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying whatever. That's just how I feel.
I ain't disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I feel like I just feel like personally that he maximized his opportunity of what he was going to be, because the Sam that we see at Goose Creek with the dribbling and the point forward, that's kind of gonna get resonated down in college. Like he's gonna be a space god.
Kinda.
Huh?
Kinda.
I'm just saying, like, for what he was, I feel like it worked for him because he got to showcase, like, okay, I could play with this talent, I can compete, and I can go play a role, and I can go play a role consistently. Okay, Sam, you go get the point guard. Okay, Sam, now you got the power forward. Okay, Sam, now you got the wing. Like, that's the versatility that he brings to a college program. I feel like he maximized his potential because it wasn't like he was about to go get. And I know Sam personally. I talked to him, talked to his mom. So I'm not talking about him, but it wasn't like Sam was about to hit the EYBL and get Syracuse or Duke. Like,
but I ain't saying that either. But that's my
like,
point.
He
But hold on, but Rob, great.
Rob,
hold on, great point. You just said something again. Great point. You brought up Syracuse and Duke and stuff like that. Okay. When you start talking about a kid like Sam Bradford or any kid, you got to start knowing the levels where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, and Mr. Dude said a great point. He brought up. I'm fine with all that. D King, that's D King. He gonna always do that. So great point. Josiah McWright. Mr. Dude brought up a very great point. Josiah McWright. Josiah McWright was good enough to play on the EYBL. He was good enough. But he played in a situation where he was able to be the main focus, main kid. He got a chance to showcase who he was, and he got multiple different offers. So he decided where he wanted to go. So what I'm saying is, if you take maybe Sam Bradford and you put him with a team where, again, essentially he's 1, 2, or 3 options. Because, again, you made a great point. Exactly what you described what he does, Terrence Arsenault does. Guards multiple positions. He rebounds. He plays defense. He's not really like just an ultimate scorer, but he can score. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, that's what it was. That's just how I feel. I just feel like if I'm Sam Bradford, I'm trying to prove I'm better than him. That's just me. If Bryce Griggs the best point guard and I'm the third point guard, I don't want to play with Bryce Griggs. I want to play against Bryce Griggs. That's essentially just me. Or when I say Bryce Griggs, kids to his caliber or teams, that's what I mean. I'm not so much saying Terrence Arsenault, that's the only player. I'm saying to that caliber because, again, Sam Bradford is a good player. That's just me. That's just how I look at it. And again, it's levels, man. It's levels. And at the end of the day, I feel like the way you get to your best level to where you're trying to go, ultimately it's also about opportunities as well. All that plays out to me. Opportunity, different things, how you being showcased, how you being used, all that matters.
So just real quick, because I do want to get to this question right here. That's on the screen. For a situation like what you guys have been talking about, it would have been if I stay independent, and now that the pandemic's dying down, am I going to get those matchups in front of college coaches? And so you have to weigh that out. So, he kind of knew because they wasn't just automatically just jumping to JL3. TTG was still there. But if we're not Anthony Black, per se, where everywhere I go, I'm going to get the best matchups every single time that my team rolls around. I'm getting the top teams. And so if you don't have that situation, a lot of college coaches they're just not going to dial in. That's just being honest. Like they're just not going to dial in just because you say you're this and you're kind of that low major D2 type of player. Okay, this coaches we try to over recruit. So really, if you're a low major D2 kid, I'm not really focused on you. I'm trying to go after the mid major plus kid because I'm the low major school because that's what I want to feel like I could compete with those guys. That's just the truth of the matter, and that's just how it happens sometimes. But transfer portal, wanted to dig into that real quick. Coaches, like D King said, coaches still gonna come out that because it's out of formality. That's what grassroots basketball is. With that being said, like I was talking with Coach Ant the other day. The transfer portal is the number one recruiting stop first. Transfer portal first. JUCO second. High school is last. That's just is what it is right now. That's the way that is going. So kids in the transfer, like and D King said, so it's gonna be. He said 300. I'm gonna say 500. 400 to 500 kids who entered the transfer portal are gonna be sitting at home next year.
And also, damn, I got swallowed up by the sign. Sheesh. But I also know one thing for sure: those top 100 players in the country are going to get offers. It's going to happen.
Oh yeah,
they're going to get offers straight out of high school. So those are for sure 100 scholarships. I want to say maybe top 200. But the regular, and I don't want to say regular like it's a bad thing, but your average high school basketball player, your average 20-point a game high school basketball player is not going to, get the same recruitment in 2022 as they would in 2018, 17, but before this whole transfer thing. So I think that's the difference. The top guys are all they're going to get recruited regardless. It doesn't matter if that school brings in whoever knows, who Joe knows, who knows, like they bring them in. It doesn't matter. That top guy is going to get that scholarship offer. Why y'all looking like that? This screen is crazy, right?
We just watch you disappear and reappear, man. That's all.
Hey man, I'm Houdini. I'm gonna pull up on you. I told Rob stop playing with me.
But no, I don't think there will be a rule change. Because with them changing the rule that you can play immediately when you transfer, like that's what made the portal jump way up, because now I don't have to sit out. Like before, I gotta sit out. Like honestly, what if I'm already at a school and I'm really not playing? I'm not about to go sit on the bench for a whole year, and then there's still no guarantee when I'm eligible to play that I'm gonna get to play. And so that's why at first the portal wasn't the way that it is now. But with the rule change that I could just come right in and I could play, the portal off the chain right now. I don't have to sit out and wait no more. I could just move teams. It's like playing AAU basketball all over again. Imagine if high school basketball had transfer portal, like where you could transfer mid-season and play right away without going to a private. Without coming from a private to a public to private. So if I'm at Side Park, because that's where I would be zoned to, because where I stay, and Rob stays by Westbury High School or whatever.
Oh, he holds you, Rob. But look, but I'm saying he could have put you in the Cypress District. You see how he did that? Classes. He didn't have to do us like that.
And I decided, man, Coach tripping. I'm finna go play at Lamar. I mean, where I say I forgot the school I said. Westbury.
Yeah.
I'm finna go play at Westbury, so I just transfer and I'm playing. I don't have to sit out, nothing.
That'd be crazy. That would be we couldn't do that.
That's why. What's the UIL transfer date?
Well, it has to be you're moving for academic purpose.
Well, I'm just saying.
There we go. He ain't even officially started yet. We already.
What is that?
It's supposed to be you're moving for academic purposes. Is the whole UIL thing. Hey man,
Hey yo, take me off, man. Take me off.
Biggie song. What crazy? That's funny. I knew it was
Yeah, we got
quiet over there
EYBL
for a
versus NY
reason.
to LA right now, man. I don't know what's going on.
Hey man, what's going on right now? The shit, hey, you ain't
But just
even
a fun fact for y'all who may not know, the person who owns NY to LA is the program director of EYBL team.
Yes.
Duh.
I mean, I know you know, and Ant
Duh.
know.
It's all how what come on now. That's
The
just
world
like
don't. Everybody didn't know that.
that's his stepchild. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like his true love is his true love is his firstborn.
It's gotta be
He's
a
that
Like that's
great
his
firstborn.
stepchild, bro.
gotta be a
Hey,
great
Come
I'm
on,
just letting
man.
people know who didn't know.
Nah, I feel
But
you.
but but,
So,
but the, I
so
think
I'm
the NYTLA was firstborn though, right? Before he got on EYBL, right?
no,
He was on EYBL first.
Nah.
yeah,
He was a
Come
different
on,
team,
dog.
wasn't
yeah. That was called Wisconsin Playground.
he? I thought. Okay.
Wisconsin
You had
playground.
Playground, and then you
I
had the
thought.
Playground Warriors. The Playground
Warriors.
Warriors was the Under Armour, and then Playground Elite was EYBL.
Wisconsin playground.
And they had a big falling out, all that. So he was just like, skip it, change the name. We Phenom. Y'all can keep that Playground, and y'all can't play in my events. Boom. And that program it went downhill from there. So
Fade to black.
Tough.
but no, I was doing that just to throw a little plug out there for the people as well. Relationships matter. And so if he is the director of a program on EYBL and also coaches that program, and like D King says, this is my stepchild or this is my little baby, I'm going to show it some love too. So those relationships that I have with coaches, hey, fellas, come over here.
Wait,
That don't mean
y'all go to
nothing.
LA?
Y'all
That don't
do
mean nothing gonna happen, but hey, it is what it is.
y'all do.
What'd he say?
He said, "Do
Y'all going
He
to
said,
LA?
"Do go to LA?"
No. It's from coast to coast.
Oh, he asking
It's
Ant. Okay.
from coast to
Oh,
coast.
no, I was
From
being
east to the
serious.
west coast. It's
I
teams from
love
east to
LA.
west
That's
coast.
why.
Hey, it's cool.
No,
It's
that's
cool.
why I
You know
asked.
what
I
I'm
love
saying? It's
LA.
cool. It's
I'd
cool.
be really jealous if
Cool.
y'all
You
went
know
to
what I'm
LA.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
It's from
lie.
the east. It's from the east to the west coast. You know what I'm saying?
This
That's
dude
what it is.
here,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Started already
Jeez.
today. What did we get caught up in, man?
Man, we need backgrounds, Rob. I don't have no background, man. I got
What are
so
y'all?
hold on, this was my background. I'm finna step out the way from it. So
Yeah.
during the
Oh,
pandemic,
NY to LA. I see what you did there, G. I see that.
the United States of America. So during the pandemic, when teachers had to teach from home, this is the setup.
DK, you stupid hell, bro. You dumb hell, bro. He said, I
But
see
how
what
to
you
use
did.
text structures, all this stuff, man. Put a cap on it. Some of y'all
Well, I know your kids
don't know how to
fail. They
use
can't see that
punctuation
shit.
and
They can't see that up. That's too small.
oh no, it is.
Dang, Mr. Godfrey. Now I done failed. Now I got to repeat the 4th grade because I can't read the text in the back. Ah, dang, man.
Oh man.
Gee. Hey, look at dudes.
Dude, stupid.
Show us the range.
I don't have that on here, man. I don't have it up here.
Oh,
Oh man. Hey, they got a wide range, boy, because ain't many of them kids that went to faith families supposed to be going to faith family.
Bro, yo, that's a charter school, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
It is. Oh
Yo,
man. So since y'all brought up charter schools, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
If you're a charter school, should you automatically be 6A if you're playing in a public school or public driven league?
How many charter schools are in public driven leagues?
That's the thing. I haven't researched it, so I don't know how many actually are.
I'm thinking maybe one.
it's one in Houston now, I think.
Who? Mickey Leland?
I think it's like a Harmony school or something like that. That's playing now.
Oh yeah, they play 3A.
3A.
Yeah.
Ain't Mickey Leland considered a charter school though? They threw them in 6A when they first got. They threw them in 6A in that district of Bel Air, and then they had to change that, and then they got bumped to 4A. I remember they got through in 6A when Kendrick Davis was still there. Yeah, that wasn't good. But Faith Family.
Hey, so why don't they have players? Like, like not saying that, but I'm saying like why aren't guys going there? Where is Mickey Leland, by the way?
It's in Fifth Ward. It's in the heart of Fifth Ward. It's in the old E.O. Smith building, and it's an all boys school. So ain't nobody leaving Wheatley to go to Mickey Leland, or ain't nobody leaving what's the other Fur down in Pleasantville, or even the other way, North Side. Ain't no, like, it's right in the middle of Fifth Ward. Like, you got the Mekong fish store across the street. You got Roston Liquor Store that's been right there forever. And then you got Ross Mortuary down the street, and then Mickey Leland right there.
Fifth Ward legend right here. Fifth Ward legend right there, boy.
Yeah, and they don't recruit. They don't. Oh yeah, man, that's a legendary. It's a lot of stuff that went down right there. It's a legendary block right there.
But I mean, that's really it. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, they don't recruit.
Like Mickey Leland, they're not recruiting athletics. They'll recruit you for academics.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the Harmony School. Like they don't recruit.
Mr. Dude's crazy. He said no girls and in the hood. That's a hippo violation.
Yeah, and that's another reason why. As a kid, I know me. Like in high school, I'm not going to no school with no girls. Like without no girls there.
Yeah. Mr. Dudes, the Prime Prep was a charter school. Yep, they had all them dudes on their team too.
Yep.
Triple A Academy was another one with Keen McClure and all them dudes. Seems to be a lot of Dallas charter schools with. I don't know.
Interesting.
But no, Faith Family definitely should have been in 6A though. That was. Even though I guess I could say my guy now because he's going to Ole Miss. My guy TJ Corwell, but that team was ridiculous for 4A though.
And y'all got Amari?
Yes, Amari and TJ, and we already got what's the kid name? G-Day Ruffin, there, whatever that little small
Griffin.
Wasn't enough to make a tournament. Oh, y'all gonna keep that staff? They ain't won no games.
Kermit Davis,
y'all might not keep these coaches.
No, he won Coach of the Year 2 years ago when he first got there. They went to the tournament. He won SEC Coach of the Year, so that'll give him another year. With this recruiting class, that'll give him another year.
Really? You really think so?
Oh, now you want to talk about Ole Miss because we in basketball season. But when we was
I'm just saying because in the words of Miss Jackson, I call her JJ, but Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? 2 years ago, that don't help. I weighed 215 2 years ago, big dog. That don't do nothing for me right now.
With TJ Caldwell and Amari Abram coming in, they not finna fire the man.
All right, cool.
You know that. Floppy. I just want to hear I want to see you do that on video. Like, I want to hear that. I'm going to bust out laughing when I hear you call it this shit. And you be cussing too. Cause it's funny to hear you talk like that, and you be cussing.
It ain't the same, man. It ain't gonna hit the same.
Rob, who did y'all get for the Chargers, man?
Oh man, hold on, man. Oh snap! Hey, I be so in basketball mode now. I don't talk about football. Man, the prices just went the fuck up, man. We got Khalil Mack for nothing, basically.
That trade didn't happen yet. Stop,
bro. You a hater. See, you a hater.
It was a possible. It didn't go through.
We ain't worried about the Chargers. Yeah, hate on, hater.
Bro, it was a pot. And how about this? What have you heard from Khalil Mack since when he first got to Chicago? In the words of my girl JJ, again,
I don't care
what have you done for me lately?
We got Khalil Mack on one side and Joey Bosa on the other side. We got the best football. I don't care what you talking about. The prices done win.
Y'all got that. Who
your team is? Who your team is?
Who your team is? G, they pull your chart out from behind you so we can learn how to properly point up at the board to help him, please. Yeah,
that you root for. How about
golly, yo, we good. We about to make a splash in the draft.
Who is
we finna get some.
Who is we?
Stop, bro.
Who's we?
No, stop playing with me. Back up off the screen, dog.
The Texans? What you talking about?
Yuck.
Tom Brady just went back to the NFL, man.
Tom Brady,
Texans. What you talking about?
Tom Brady, a narcissist, bro.
Tom
going back to the Bucks.
Behind the what?
You can't disappearing, boy, on us.
Oh, you getting your walking papers, D King, on camera? Hold on, zoom in on that, G. We might have something over there. Zoom in on that. That boy got walking papers. Hold on. What you know this you got right there in your hand, damn it?
I just some of my daughters.
Oh, okay.
Bro, my daughters gave me this.
I'm just saying, man, the couch is always open, bro, if you need it, bro. I got you.
Hell no. It probably Chargers blue. I'm sleeping on that sofa.
You know we. Oh, yeah, the son Watson say he going to make sure that the Texans don't get everything they asking for so that the team he go to don't be sorry. So he said they ain't getting no 3 first rounders because he ain't. Oh, that's somebody. D King. Look, somebody been looking for you, D King. This man right here, Alpha Flex. Mr. John been looking for you, man. He said you jumped off the train. He said you was riding with a Tascasita the whole year, then you jumped off the train at the end.
Man, they was losing.
Mr. John.
What you want me to do? They was losing games I didn't think shouldn't have lost. What you want me to do? You want me to keep putting my money on black and red done hit 5 times in a row?
What games did they lose that you thought they were supposed to win?
All right, cool. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
It's only one I can really think of.
My boy D King over there.
Hey, Jalen, did you just admit that you're a Jets fan on live podcast? Well, are you serious?
I am. Wait, whoa. We got another one. Hold on. I got a brother here.
Oh,
yes,
you a Jets fan? Oh, my God.
Yeah, boy, let's go, baby.
You a Jets fan?
J-E-T-S. Jets. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir.
You a Jets
we in
fan,
here.
and you talking to me crazy? And you a Jets
we in here.
And you got the
Let's go.
nerve.
We live.
Dang, Rob, you took the glasses off, hat off.
We live.
See that he got the nerve, bro, to talk to me crazy, and he's a Jets. He talk about Khalil Mack is washed, and he's a Jets. A whole organization been watched since Super Bowl II. Since Joe Davis, bro. Curtis Boyd
going on, bro.
Through that door.
Rob, going on, bro. Put your glasses on. You like a mole rat.
Not walking through that door. Mark Sanchez is not walking through that door, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone, man.
Mark Sanchez was the last time y'all was good. That's bad, D King.
Bro, that's okay.
No, that's not okay. That's like over 10 to 14 years of putrid.
That is not that long ago, dude. Relax.
As a football fan. Bro, that was 2008 or 7 when Damian Thompson left the Chargers. That was over 10 years ago, bro. It's 2022. They done beat you since you don't even remember the years no more.
You just relentless, right?
want you to talk now. No, talk that noise you normally be talking to me.
Oh, this is a basketball show, dude.
How about I got a brother?
Basketball show.
I ain't tripping.
D King, do you care to reveal your roster on the show, D King?
Hold on, let me put my hat back on.
What roster? Oh my, you want to be your roster?
We got some exclusiveness.
Your hoops team, man. Your team, not the whole programs. Just your team, man. You don't have to. I'm just asking.
My roster not complete.
Okay, look, that's good. Yeah,
I'll reveal it Thursday night.
Okay, all right.
Thursday night. Yeah, we still waiting. We still waiting on this one kid from Cyprus. Not my roster, but the program, so we can like fix some stuff.
What kid is that? What kid from Cyprus that y'all can
Oh man. This boy's crazy. Do you have a spaces anything coming up, D-King?
Cedric Wilson in the bit. Yes. Hey. No, I haven't. You know what, man? Honestly, I haven't had anything to talk about. I think probably next Sunday I'll do one. After the first weekend of after the icebreaker, I'll probably do one Sunday night. But I gotta see. It can't be too late, man, because I get up early for work now. You know. So we will see. Well, I know dudes ain't really been on the spaces too much lately, man. So we'll see. But I definitely try to do one next Sunday after the icebreaker. Get a little something going in there, you know. That boy say candy in a white van. Relax. Relax.
The dudes is crazy.
Relax. Come on, man.
Hey, D King, do I get to talk on your spaces or no?
Bro, I tried to get you to talk. You know, you was acting weird. Like you didn't want to talk. What are you talking about?
Man.
I don't understand. I tried to get you to talk. You ain't want to talk.
I like to listen to what y'all saying, man, so I get an understanding, man. You know? That's why you got 2 ears, 1 mouth, so you can listen twice as much as you talk. I like the knowledge of the OGs, man.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
hey, so Wednesday we doing the show, G-Day?
Yeah, Wednesday. You got practice Wednesday, D King?
Hold on, let me see.
That's a busy man.
I can't keep up, man. Oh no, Wednesday we practice 3 to 5. So we good. After 5, I can go live, baby.
Yes, sir.
3 to 5 Wednesday. Yup. 7 to 9 Thursday. When y'all practice, Willis, where y'all be practicing at? What y'all laughing at? Yo, hey, this one thing I really like, all BS aside. Why I don't understand why like summer basketball stuff is so secretive. You know, like it's like trying to get the damn like directions to freaking Area 21, bro. It's so hard. Like, why is it so secretive? Like, dudes don't want to say who on their team. Like, dudes don't want you to know like when they practice. And the only thing dude can tell you is they schedule. We going out of town. Like, damn.
Well,
I don't understand that. Yo, it would make it real easy if I knew.
Exactly.
Hey, man.
Now we practice the same times, Tuesday and Thursdays.
Oh, well, we practicing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, we are too. We got Monday, Wednesday, and 2 days on Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, we got 2 a days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
That's
But
what's
it's
up.
all good. Who y'all
Yeah,
playing in the
yeah.
Icebreaker? Who y'all trying to play? You requested any matchups?
I don't request matchups.
Oh.
The fuck?
Hold on, man. I don't feel like I need to be on the screen for this conversation.
You don't
D King,
request matchups?
Who D King? Who y'all want to play?
I want to play. Well, it's kind of hard because you don't really want to play other Nike teams like that you would possibly play on the EYBL a few times, especially this year since they doing the sessions again. It's not just the whole 2-week Augusta thing. So you'll have that division. So you don't want to be in like play your division team more times than you actually have to. Like you don't want to play the same team 4 times. So it's kind of tough, but I mean, I want to play T-Mac. I want to play T-Mac 16U. I think that'll be good. I want to play the defenders. We always do that. Me and Larry got a little thing going on. I mean, I would like to play the NY to LA 16U. What they,
Okay.
is that possible?
Hey, then request us.
My man.
Request us.
No. I'm saying I think I think that's what we should. I can't see that. It's like the font on the wall.
The games you want because we got a meeting later on.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. No, so this is what I'm gonna say, DK. The reason why I don't request games anymore is because every time I've ever requested a game, except for maybe 1 year, one person I would say has done very well. It doesn't matter. Giving me the games I want when I was a director of a situation. Most of the time, I get the BS answers. So, reason why I don't request anymore is I feel like sometimes if we request in the past, if I say I want the hoops, well, the hoops don't want to play shoot come see. New people in charge now, so maybe that changes. In the past, that was
shit up, man.
No. I'm saying in the past that's what was the case. I'm not saying that's the case now. So maybe things changed this summer. I think since the pandemic, things have changed a little bit different. But for me, I'll play anybody. I'll play anybody. Like, especially for me this year, I want to play y'all guys. I want to play the hoops. I want to play JL3. I want to play Lil Bond. I want to play the defenders. I want to play Texas Takeover. Hey, you know what I'm saying? One-time legends. The biggest thing is, I feel like powers that be know what the business is. So put it out there. So
this is a business.
So
I think it's good. Like I always try to play like the local, like local guys, the local teams. I think we should. I think how else can we be prepared, to be other people if we don't play each other? Like win or
I
loss.
agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Worst that can happen is you lose and somebody else get to talk shit. So, I'm all for that. Like shit, I'm not tripping. One thing about me, I talk enough. I can take a L. It can happen. It ain't gonna be my first one. It ain't gonna be my last one. So I'm not tripping. Like I think that's how it should be. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I always try to request a couple of teams to play. And hopefully everybody else does. I just I think it's good. I think that's good business. I think it's good basketball.
No,
I don't want to get out and play, little Pee Wee Elite, and that doesn't help us to beat somebody by a bunch of points. So I want to play some competition, and that's in every spot. I think the same thing should be said for the every age group too. Like play, yeah, like play.
Oh, Corey out here being funny.
Man, the public school transfer that already started, man.
It did. Boys already transferring. End of the year.
That already started, man.
Yeah, that already started.
Hey man, put me in three-way me on the meeting tonight with the schedule. it's some stuff I want to see. You know, I got my ear to the streets, so I know what you know what I'm saying. I know what the people want to see. You know,
No juice to be in that conversation.
I want to say publicly the schedule will be out Thursday, either Thursday or Wednesday. It's supposed to be Wednesday, but we'll see.
hopefully it's Wednesdays. Yeah.
Look, I know because I used to when I used to coach, I used to hate waiting for the schedules to drop.
Yeah, hopefully it's Wednesday, man.
Oh, Rice made a
So
tournament. That's crazy.
that's good.
Did they win the conference
No,
tournament?
No, they made the C.
They probably made.
They made that CBI tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they played
That's
Ohio
good.
in the first round.
Hey, are y'all doing any bracket challenges before we get off?
Line me up. Put me in. Hey, let's do this, G-Day. Let's do let's do a ball so hard bracket challenge with the people in here with Mr. Dudes and put Had Knot on there, you know, and all them guys. Let's do that,
Oh
man.
yeah, I can create one.
Yeah, let's get that thing popping, man. Let's go, baby. Carolina, we winning it all this year.
Stop.
Y'all winning it all?
Baby.
Stop.
Nah, you know who I'm riding with. And Wildcats, baby. Big Blue Nation. We getting it done. Getting it done this year, boy.
Man, if you was going with Carolina, I was gonna roll with you, man.
Nah, not this season, man. I think we might. I think we got an 8 seed. So our first round.
They got one of my kids over there, man.
Who at Carolina? You know, Black.
Caleb
Love. Yeah, he is from up there. He don't claim y'all though. I thought he was from St. Louis or something.
He is from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was
And
gonna
shoot,
say that
TSU.
earlier too. I was gonna say that earlier. Why the HBCUs always got to play in the first 4 to get in game?
Because because they're in the last, like, their number like 68 on there. Only reason they get in is because of the conference tournament. But if you remember a few years ago, TSU was a 12 seed, I think. Or 13 seed.
When they had went out and played, they had beat a lot of them teams too. They
had when they beat Oregon and those guys. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why. But I think it's good for them because it gives them a chance. Like that 16, that first 4, it gives them a chance to win tournament game. You know, like last year TSU won a tournament game. They won in that in Dayton. So it gives them a chance. I think that's pretty good. But other than that, like them teams wouldn't, you know, like the HBCUs wouldn't get in.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I ain't looked at the brackets yet.
SMU didn't make it. Whoa, that is crazy.
I ain't looked yet.
A&M ain't make it either.
Mm-mm. The dude from Rutgers made it, bro, and Rutgers lost to like Lafayette and like 4.
But wasn't Rutgers was ranked for a while though, wasn't they?
They would.
I don't see how, because after they beat one team, they lost to like Minnesota and another like DePaul. They lost to DePaul too. Like
if you lose to
after
DePaul,
they
you
beat
Howard.
Yo, they lost to Lafayette, bro, out of the Patriot League. They lost to Lafayette and somebody else in the season. But they beat Iowa when they was ranked, and they beat somebody else when they were ranked. Purdue, I think they beat them by like 2 when they were ranked. But they finished the season 18-14 or something.
Yeah.
And they got in, but SMU didn't get in. They beat Memphis twice and U of H. A&M didn't get in. They just beat what?
Auburn, Florida.
Auburn, Florida kind of sorry, but they beat. It was another team on there they beat that made the tournament.
Yeah, they beat somebody else good before they beat Auburn. I can't think. I'm drawing a blank right now.
I can't think who it is, but you know, like them dudes. But at one point, they did lose 8 games in a row in the SEC. You can't lose 8 games in a row.
No,
you can't. They lost 8 in a row. Like Michigan got in. They was 17-14, bro. I think this tournament gonna be really good. I think only one seed to make it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the bracket set up. so everybody can go in and do their own brackets, and then y'all can also go whatever you want to do on ESPN, CBS. I think ESPN does the tournament challenge. Win and get $1 million. I don't ever win that thing, but I play every year. I make like 6, 7, 8 brackets
with all the upsets.
But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Once again, we doing a show Wednesday. Wednesday we're gonna do like the awards, like first team, all 6A, 5A, all that, blah blah blah. Individually, we're all gonna all say who we felt was a player, the top players from each classification. We're gonna say which play we felt was the number one play overall the whole entire season. I'm pretty sure what everybody gonna pick on that one.
Hey man, it's only one player of the year, so
and
one player of the year.
Who is that?
We're gonna give awards away for HIPAA violations and all that fun crazy stuff, man. Parent gone wild, all that stuff, man. So
hey, it's
gonna be a fun show on Wednesday. So make sure y'all tune in, man. But until the next time, man, this is the Shot Clock. We appreciate y'all. Hold on, before we go, we got Ladies Love Rob C in the building. I even got some theme music for him. Oh my bad, I removed it. Here you go.
Oh man, y'all be safe, man. Y'all be safe, man. Ladies, please don't squeeze the shorty when you see me in public. I got my own theme music, man. I'm coming up. Hey ladies, when y'all see me in public, man, do not rush me. I'ma sign all y'all autographs. Okay, give me some time. Just give me some time.
Hey, that's Rob theme music, man. That sound like one of my grandpa tapes I would find. VHS tapes
under the bed. I wonder what this is.
Yo,
man, I know that went over a lot of people's heads, but hey,
yeah, that went over a whole bunch of people.
Wow.
I wonder what this is.
Wow. Have mercy.
It's the light skin
plumber.
Hey, Mr. Dude's crazy.
God.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hop back on here Wednesday, man. Shot Clock, we out.